Okay, today the topic is starting and stopping a SAP system. How you start and stop a SAP based SAP system. This is Linux operating system. I already installed SAP S/4HANA Server 2023 system. Okay, here in Linux operating system, when you log in, here compulsory you want to log in root user. So before installing HANA database, you have only one user, root user. This is HANA database user, HDB ADM. HDB is my HANA database ID. HANA database ID is HDB. That's why after installing HANA database, HDB ADM user is created. So this is SAP system administrator. Always you want to log in root user only. Click here and I'm entering my root password is root.123. So in Linux operating system, this is SUSE Linux operating system, latest version. Okay, so that is SUSE Linux OS latest one. So in that SUSE Linux, I installed SAP S/4HANA Server 2023 system. SAP S/4HANA Server means it is ABAP-based SAP system. Now, in company, after installing SAP Basis Administrator only, install the SAP system. After installing SAP Basis Administrator only, start, stop, restart the SAP system in company. In your personal laptop when you practicing time or in company, SAP Basis Administrator only, start the SAP system, stop the SAP system, restart the SAP system. Now, you have all of you doubt. Why we want to start the SAP system? That is the doubt. Why we want to start the SAP system? Why we want to start the SAP system? So why we want to start the SAP system? Actually, without starting SAP system, log on to the SAP system is not possible. Without starting SAP system, log on to the SAP system is not possible. So that's why first you want to log on to the SAP system. First you start the SAP system and log on to the SAP system. That is the rules you want to follow. First, you start the SAP system and log on to the SAP system. Okay, there is a rule to start the SAP system. What is this rule? For example, here, which one we are installed? It is SAP S/4HANA Server system. It is. So based on which database we install SAP S/4HANA Server? Only SAP HANA DB only. That means here our database is SAP HANA DB. Okay. First of all, here, what are the instances you installed? In your SAP system, what are the instances you installed? How we check what are the instances you installed? So here I am opening terminal. In company, they use PuTTY also. You use PuTTY or terminal. Use by using terminal, I'm connecting to that S/4HANA server system. How? SSH space root at the rate of 192.168.0.192. So that is my SAP S/4HANA server system IP address. That one. Enter. They asking password. My root user password is root.123. Enter. Now I connected to the SAP S/4HANA server system by using terminal. Now ls space minus LTR. Enter. Please mute your side. ls space minus LTR. Now I want to go to /root folder. How we go to /root folder? Change directory. CD means change directory space /. Enter. Now type ls. Enter. So after installation is completed, you got USR folder. After installation is completed, you got USR folder. Now you go to USR folder. CD space slash USR. Means I'm going to USR folder. Enter. Once again LS. LS means short list. In USR folder, what are the files, what are the folders is available, they display you. Enter. Now you want to go to SAP folder. Up arrow slash SAP. Enter. Once again LS. Enter. In SAP, this is the folder. So my SAP system ID is S for D. My SAP HANA database ID is HDB. My SAP system ID, you called as SAP SID also. You called as SAP system ID or you called as SAP SID. Is S for D. My SAP HANA database ID. Database ID is HDB. Okay, so now here you want to go to SAP system ID. You want to see what are the instances you install. You want to check this. You want to go to SAP system ID. Up arrow slash S for D. Their folder name is caps letters means you type caps letters, small letters means you want to type small letters. Enter. Now LS. Enter. Here ASCS instance is there. ASCS instance. This is primary application server instance. So there I installed ASCS instance, primary application server instance. Okay, ASCS instance number is 10. D11 primary application server instance number. ASCS 10. D11. Why you install these two instances? So I installed database instance also in that system only. That means single system. I selected standard system in installation time. I selected standard system. Standard system means ASCS plus database instance plus primary application server instance. I installed in single system only. That's why the 3 instances now available in single system here. Now that 3 instances is available in single system. Now here my ASCS 10 and my primary application server instance number is 11. So this is about my system. Here one more important point you want to know, very important point. Each instance of an SAP system requires data in the file system. This includes data that can access anything. What they're telling here, every instance you got separate folder. Here you saw ASCS instance folder, primary application server instance folder. Suppose you install additional application server instance means you got additional application server instance folder. You install ERS instance means you got ERS instance folder. That means clearly what you understand, how many instances you install. Every instance you got separate folder. That is the meaning. In these instances, that instance data will be stored. So in database, data will be stored in company data. In database, the business data and other data is stored in the database. So this business data is not stored here. This data is different. In database, data is different. Both are not same. When you want to go to USR SAP, first of all, you logged in SID ATM method. This is the structure you want to know. Very important structure. USR SAP SID. After installation in Windows operating system, in Linux operating system, this folder you got it. USR SAP SID folder. In there, D instance number, D primary application server instance number, D additional application server instance, ASCS instance number, ERS instance number. So here, suppose I install another additional, now I install additional application server instance in this system is, they show D additional application server instance. So I install ERS instance means they show ERS instance number folder. Here I got that folder. I did not install, that's why they are not showing. So in this, every instance, you got like this folders, every instance. Here, when you log into system directly, files, other locations, SLES, USR, SAP, SAP SID, ASCS. Here you saw data folder is there, exe folder is there, log folder is there, second sec folder is there, work folder is there. Okay, this is the folder. Here, which folder is very important you want to know is exe folder. Exe folder is very, very important folder. In start and stop time, compulsory you want to know about the exe folder. So here you got it in ACS instance, what are the folders is there? You got it here. So same like that in primary application server instance also data exe, IGS, log, second and work. Here also exe is there. That means what you understand here, in every instance, exe folder is available. In every instance, exe folder is available. You got that information clearly. So this is instance file. For example, USR, SAP, SID, SYS. Here global icon is there, profile icon is there. It is system wide. System wide. You access these two folders, global, profile, system wide. System wide means, for example, you install additional application server instance in separate system. That instance profile directory, this one only. You can access this profile directory, global directory, system wide in global like this. SAP control is there in global. That is very, very important. In profile, you know, profile files is available. So here, another exe folder is there. 1 minute, 1 minute. So here, in every instance, exe folder is available. Now you got it. This is global instance. That's why here clearly in image also here they're telling USR, SAP, SID, SYS. In SYS, global, profile, exe. These three are system-wide folder. You can access these three folders: global folder, profile folder, exe folder. USR, SAP, SID, SYS. USR, SAP, SID, SYS. In that three folders, global is there. Global and exe and profile. These three are system wide. You can access these three folders system wide, but you can access, these three system wide, but you can access this instance wide only. I told you, every instance exe folder is separate. That means you access that one instance wide only. Now here another exe is there. Global wide I told. USR, SAP, SID, SYS. Global wide I told exe. UC. What is the meaning of UC? UC means Unicode. NUC means non-Unicode. That is the difference. You install Unicode system means here they show UC. You install non-Unicode system means here they show NUC. UC, what is this directory? USR, SAP, SID, EXE, UC, Linux x86, 64. What is that directory? USR, SAP, SID, SYS. This one. What is this directory? USR, SAP, SID, SYS, EXE, UC, Linux. What is this means? In that directory. In that directory. Directory means folder. Okay, your language only. In that folder. In that folder, kernel files is available. Sir, compulsory I want to know about that folder. Before starting, compulsory you want to know. Why this after you got it clearly? kernel files is available. System wide kernel files is available. System wide, that is system wide kernel folder. Next, here I already told you in every instance, ASCS exe. In ASCS instance directory also exe folder is there. In ASCS instance also exe files exe folder is there. In that folder, kernel files is available. In that folder, kernel files is available. Now, okay, now ESC you got it. Now I go to primary application server instance. In primary application server instance also EX is there. Suppose you install additional application server instance, means in that folder also EX is there. Okay, in primary application server instance also, in that folder kernel files is available. Okay, what the difference between in this folder kernel files is there, in every instance kernel files is there. What are the difference between this folder and this folder? I already told this is system wide main kernel directory. This is main kernel directory, system wide main kernel directory. This is every instance kernel directory. Every instance kernel directory. You can access this kernel files, this particular instance kernel files. You can access this particular instance kernel files, but this entire SAP system kernel files. That is. Now you want to know the rules, how to start and stop. That is very, very important. So in now what the system you are using, we are using SAP S/4HANA server. I already told you what I told. Here I installed database instance. Okay, ASCS instance and PAS instance in single system only. These three instances is available in single system. Now, first of all, you want to know there is a rule to start. First of all, you want to know start the SAP system. When starting the SAP system, first which one you want to start? Database. That is the first step you want to do. Database. Next, suppose you are using ERS instance, means ERS instance. Next, ASCS instance. Next, primary application server instance. Next, additional application server instance. That is the rule. Compulsory in company or in your personal laptop, you want to follow this rule. Compulsory. Start the SAP system. Suppose this is one day. Start the SAP system. One, database. Second one, in your system there is no ERS instance. Suppose there is no ERS instance, means you want to start the ASCS instance. Next, PAS instance. Next, AS is there, means you start the AS. Otherwise, up to there only. Now in my system, these three is available. And my database here, very, very important. My database is SAP HANA database. When you are using SAP HANA database, when you are using SAP HANA database, first start the SAP HANA DB before starting the SAP system. Then you want to start the SAP system. First, you want to start the HANA database. After starting HANA database only, you want to start the SAP system. That is the rule compulsory you want to follow. Now here, what are the instances I told in my system? Database, instance, ASCS, instance, and PS instance. These three instances is available.
Sir,
Here,
sorry for disturbance.
yeah.
Sir, what is the PAS, sir? Because in my
PAS
system,
means a primary application server instance.
okay.
Primary application
Server.
server instance.
Sir, in the
AS means additional application server instance.
okay.
Now here, there is another rule also is there. What is that rule means? When you want to start the ASCS instance, then you want to start the ASCS instance, database is in stop condition. Database is in stop condition now. On that time, you start the ASCS instance, it will be started. Suppose my database is in stop condition. I directly start the ASCS instance, means it will be started compulsory. That means what you want to understand here is, when you want to start the ASCS instance, primary application server instance in stop condition, database in stop condition, on that time also ASCS instance will be started. But when you start the PAS and AS in both any, you have PS only. Suppose in my system PS only, then I want to start the primary application server instance. Before starting the database, it will not start. When you want to start the primary application server instance or additional application server instance, database is running, on that time only it will be started. That means compulsory ACS instance is started, database instance is started, after only PS instance started is possible. You did not start ACS instance, you did not start database instance, directly you start the PS instance, it will not start. Directly without starting ACS instance, database instance, directly you start the primary application server instance, means it will not start. So directly without starting anything, directly you start the ACS instance, means it will be started. So when you starting primary application server instance, on that time only compulsory you want to check these two instances is started or not. Here, based on this rule you want to follow. Now here in my system, this is the case there. That means as per rule, first we want to start the database, HANA database. How you start the database, HANA database? Okay, I came back here. I'm in this folder. And one more point here. Okay, now I am not telling. In Windows side, I told that one. In Windows operating system side, I told that one. Now I am telling. So I came back. I'm in this folder now. I go back. How to go back? CD dot dot enter. CD dot dot enter. CD dot dot enter. Now type who am I. When you type who am I in small letters, they display which user you are logged in. Enter. They're telling you are in root user. You want to start the HANA database. When you log in root user, you start the HANA database, it will not start. I show that one also. What is the command to start the HANA database? HDB. Use space start. Enter. If HDB is not a type, you can use command. It is not starting in root user. That means you want to understand, you want to start the HANA database, compulsory you want to log in HANA database ID account only. That means my SAP HANA database ID is HDB. HDB ADM account only. You logged in HDB ADM account and start the HANA database. How to? Now I am in root user. Now you change your root user. How to change? Switch user. SU means switch user space minus space HDB ADM. My SAP HANA database ID is HDB. That's why HDB ADM. Enter. Now you type who am I? Once again, I'm checking which user. Enter. Now they're telling you are logged in HDB ADM. I want to check HANA database services. They are showing or not. How? HDB space INFO. HDB caps letters space INFO in small letters. I'm checking all the HANA database services they showing or not. Enter. They are not showing. Here they did not show HANA database services. Why? That means they are not showing HANA database services. That means you want to understand your HANA database is not running. That is the meaning. Now you want to start the HANA database. What is the command? HDB caps letters use space starting small letters. Enter. You want to wait. It will take time compulsory in company also. HANA database sometimes it will take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes also. Depending on server, depending on data, it will take time. You want to wait. So after starting, they give confirmation. So I want to wait now until the HANA database started success message we get. On that time, we go to next process. We want to wait for the HANA database starting.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. In case if it doesn't start, what are the troubleshooting steps we take?
It will take, they check HANA database team, they check and everything. In company,
Okay, database
HANA
team.
database, you did not start as per rule, basis team, they did not start. In company,
Okay.
just begin with our means. You want to tell to database team, they start the database. After database is started, they confirm you. You want to start the ASCS instance, primary application server instance.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Company compulsory database team only, they maintain the HANA database and everything. Is there HANA database is not started means different phase is there. Particularly, there is no rule. Particular for this reason purpose only. In every company, HANA database is not started like that. There is no rule. Depending on your problem, HANA database they show it is not showing like that. On that time, there is a solution. There only you got it. For what purpose it's not started. You check it and you got that what is the issue. You solve that issue and start.
Okay.
So particularly for this reason only, always I'm doing for this reason only HANA database is not starting like that. Is there any particular reason? Miss? Okay, I show and I tell explain clearly, but it's not like that. No, due to different reasons, HANA database is not started in the company.
Yes, yes.
So depending on issue, you check what the issue. By checking the issue, is there solution is there? You solve and start the HANA database. So without knowing that, it is not possible to tell the issue. Yes.
Sir,
Hmm.
actually, sir, in the systems we have a central. Afterwards, we have a dialog, na, sir. So here we have a like
Dialog is the
primary.
old systems.
Okay, okay,
Old dialog instance only nowadays called as additional application server instance. Central
okay,
instance only nowadays called as primary application server instance. In
okay, okay,
previous,
okay.
in olden days, you have central instance, dialog instance is there. There is no
Yes.
ASCS instance. In
Okay.
central instance only, in work process only, you have N2 work process and message server is there.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays, you have ASCS instance is there. In
Okay.
ASCS instance, message server, NQ server is there. You have central instance means NQ work process. You don't
Thank you,
have
of course.
central instance. You have ASCS instance means NQ server. It is not work process.
Okay.
So when you have central instance, there is no ASCS instance. You have central instance, additional application server instance only is there. So here first you start the database. After you directly start the central instance. Why means where the NQ work process is available, you want to start that NQ work process first.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
After starting the database, you want to start the central instance. After starting the central instance, you want to start the additional application server instance. Without starting the database, central instance starting is not possible, and database, additional application server instance starting is not possible. But actually, you are the old system. I think your database is not HANA database. You are using old system. That's why here I think your database is MS SQL Server database or Oracle database. They are using like that, DB2 database like that. So that means your operating system also maximum Windows or Linux system. And one more point, you install database and central instance in single system maximum. That means database and central instance in single system, it is not HANA database, no? Directly you start the central instance after you start the dialog instance. Why directly you start the central instance means in central instance NQ work process is there. In which instance NQ work process is there, you want to start that instance first. That is the rule. So in interview they ask you, in central instance, in dialog instance, both are same, no? What is available in central instance, maximum same is available in dialog instance. Why? What are the difference between central instance and dialog instance? That is the one of the question. Why you want to start the central instance first? Why I don't want to start the dialog instance first? Like that is it. What are the difference between central instance and dialog instance? Means there is a difference in NQ work process. That is the difference. In central instance only NQ work process is available. In dialog instance NQ work process is not available. So in which instance NQ work process is available, that instance only you want to start first. That means first you start the central instance, after you start the dialog instance. That is the rule. Got it clearly?
Yes, sir. I got it, sir.
Now here HANA database is started. Here HANA database is started means here before I check HANA database services, they did not show. Now I use this command, I check means they compulsory show. HANA database services. Enter. They show you. Before they did not show, now they show you after starting. So you want to check HANA database is running or not means SAP control space minus nr space HANA database instance number 00 space minus function space get to G caps process
Get process list.
P caps list L caps enter. All are great. That means HANA database is running. You want to check the HANA database version means HANA HDB space version. HDB caps letters version small letter enter. That is the version, latest version. Now HANA database is started. I type clear here. Right. HANA database is started. Now, after, as per rule here, after starting the HANA database, you want to start the ACS instance as per rule. So you want to start the ACS instance here. Who am I? You are in HDB ADM account. When you log in HDB ADM account, you start the ACS instance is not possible. After installing SAP software, when installing time, whatever SID you put, SAP system ID, here my SAP system ID is S for D. My SAP SID is S for D. After installation is completed, you got S for D ADM account. You want to start the ACS instance, primary application server instance. You logged in this account and start that one. You put S for H SAP SID means S for H ADM. Depending on your SAP system ID, account is created user. After installation is completed, this user account is available for all of you. That means now I want to switch user to S for the ADM. Enter. They're asking password. Password is master password final _ 1234. Password is master password. When installation time you provide password, no, you enter that password. Now type who am I? Enter. Now they showing you are in S for D ADM account. Now type who am I? They show S for D ADM account now. Now I want to start the ACS instance. What is the command? SAP control space -nr space ACS instance number 10 space minus function space start. In start S caps letters. In start S caps letters. Enter. Okay, 1 minute. Got enter wrong.
And function message.
Yeah. I think one of these spelling I enter wrong. CTI one is
Hyphen message.
okay. Minus function is there. I think that one is. Here minus function. Enter. Now you want to check it is started or not. In the place of start, you enter get process
list.
Enter. Here message server is first started. Clearly they show here. After web dispatcher is started, NQ server will be start last. Here when installation time, here please stop this one. Vinay Kumar, please stop this one. Why you are doing, you are not interested means you leave this section.
Vijay sir. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. I'm having one doubt. In some cases, like last time when I was starting this HANA database, so daemon services are not getting started. Like exactly.
Yeah, that one only. Depending on issue, you want to check. Depending on for so many reasons. So hard disk size is full. Your RAM is not supported. Depending on issues is there. Last week, I installed in cloud server. On that time, that they provided only 1 TB hard disk only. It is full. When they using, it will be full. HANA database is not starting. SAP system is not starting. Why means they telling your hard disk is full. There is no space. Your RAM is not supported. Depending on so many reasons is there. That one only. Before also one of the students they asked me, okay, we got issues. So when we got issue only, you read that what the problem is on that time only. Solve is possible. There are so many reasons is there we are getting the problems. Without knowing what is the issue, without solving is not possible. That's I'm telling you.
Okay, sir, got it.
Now here, in ACS instance, message server first started. NQ server is there. Here web dispatcher is there. Actually, in ACS instance, message server, NQ server only is available. That one of the student they tell me no. Now one of the student they tell me a central instance. In central instance, there is no ACS instance. There is no ACS instance. In olden days, there is no ACS instance. In 2016 onwards only, ACS instance is available. Before 2016, ACS instance is not a mandatory instance. Before 2016, ACS instance is not a mandatory instance. Okay, now here in ACS instance, message server and infuse server is available. Message server, infuse server. Here I got web dispatcher also. In ACS instance, I got web dispatcher also. Actually, nowadays, in installation time, I think exactly 2019 or 2020 on the tier onwards. In ACS instance, when installation time, you got option, you want to install SAP Gateway and SAP Web Dispatcher. So I selected in installation time, I selected I want Web Dispatcher. That's why here in ACS instance, Web Dispatcher is installed. Suppose I select both Gateway Web Dispatcher, means in ACS instance, both is available. Suppose I did not select both, means both is not available. Now here, it is started already. ACS instance is started first. Here, what you understand is NQ server will be start last. That you want to understand. NQ server will be start last. That you understand. First, message server will be started. Suppose there is only message server, NQ server is there in ACS instance. First, message server will be started. After, NQ server will be started. In stopping time also, first message server will be stopped. After, NQ server will be stopped. That is the rule. Now, I started ACS instance. Next, I want to start the primary application server instance. Same command, SAP control space -nr space primary application server instance number space minus function space get process list. Sorry, start. And primary application server instance will take time to start. Here you saw first IGS watchdog will be started, next dispatcher will be started. First these two started in primary application server instance. Work process we want to check. ABAP get WP table. Okay. Here all stop. Before it is all no, it is all wait, it is all else. Up arrow enter. Okay, it will be coming all wait. Still some is run is there, it will become all wait. It is all come yes. Up arrow enter. Okay, after installation they showing like that, no problem. It is started. It is started. Okay. Now we check process list. Okay, it is run. Okay, this is the way you follow that rules and you start the system. Now, stop the SAP system. Now, stop the SAP system. Starting is completed. Restart the SAP system is there. Restart. So, when we restart the SAP system means you change the profile parameter value on that time, you restart the SAP system is possible. How to restart SAP system entire? entire SAP system you want to restart. How? SAP control space minus NR space primary application server instance space minus function space restart R caps system S caps. You put like that restart system or you put like this also. Please mute yourself. Restart system. Restart system. You give space all also. You wish or otherwise like that. Enter. It is restarting. Restarting means system go down and up. When we restart, you change one profile parameter value. After changing the profile parameter value, you want to restart the SAP system. Some profile parameters is there. After restart the SAP system only, the changes will be done. That's why you want to restart the SAP system. So how to restart the SAP system? This is the command.
Sir,
Here you are not restarting the HANA database. Okay, here you are restarting the database instance, ACS instance, primary application server instance. Yeah, now tell me, one of the person they asked me.
sir, in restart, when we will use sir restart only for changing parameters.
Due to sometimes you change maximum parameters.
Okay, only for parameters we will restore the system. Apart
Not
from nothing
only
else.
due to some reasons you want to
Okay.
restart is there. Whatever when you want to restart the SAP system, how you restart? You here you want to learn how we restart. When going, you got it when we restart the SAP system. When you going the SAP basis course, when you learning, when we restarting the SAP system, you are learning that one. Actually, here we no need to tell the restart system process. Why means when we get that to restart time, on that time only we want to tell. Here you want to restart the SAP system. How to restart the SAP system? Actually, here we want to tell only how to start and how to start. That is the better.
Only primary application restarts or ACS also?
Suppose so, I told work process is there. Actually, two ways of restart is there. Some parameters is there. Some parameter value you change means you want to start entire restart SAP system on the time only it will be changed. On the time you want to restart entire SAP system. Work process is there. Work process is there. When you increasing work process, particular instance only you want to restart. Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Who is that? Okay. Now, that one only. On that time you got it clearly. When you increase the work process, for example, in your system, ACS instance, primary application server instance, additional application server instance is there. 3 instances is there. Work process where is available in primary application server instance, in additional application server instance only work process is available. Okay. Now I increase the work process. I increase the dialog work process from 10 to 18 in additional application server instance. So I change the work process value in only in additional application server instance, not in primary application server instance. That means here ACS instance, primary application server instance in one system, additional application server instance in separate system. On the time, I only restart the additional application server instance is enough. No need to restart entire SAP system. Why means changes will be done in particular instance only. Some parameter values you change means compulsory you want to restart the SAP system. For example, login / no automatic user SAP star parameter value is there. You want to set as 0 for login new client. You change that parameter value means after restart entire SAP system only, the changes will be done. On the time you want to restart the entire SAP system. You changes the value of work process means you restart that particular instance only. Yes. Got it clearly? Okay, it is start. Now stop the SAP system. Actually, now I am not showing in company before starting SAP system. You want to send a message. After completing post installation steps, I want to show that one. Now here, stop the SAP system. When stopping time, there is a rule. When stopping time, first you want to stop the additional application server instance. After you stop the primary application server instance. After you stop the ERS instance. After you stop the ACS instance. Finally, you stop the database. This is the rule. So here I have ACS instance, primary application server instance, and my database. Here, first, you want to stop the primary application server instance. After stopping primary application server instance, you stop the ACS instance. Finally, last, you stop the database. So without stopping this one, you did not stop database first. Okay, now stop. SAP control space minus NR space primary application server instance number space minus function space stop S caps letter. So I'm stopping primary application server instance number. Enter. Up arrow. Get process list. Still it is not. Up app. Get WP table. Just stopped already. Primary application server instance is stopped. Now, same command, you stop the ACS instance. Enter.
10 instant for central. Okay. Get process list.
Okay, it is stopped.
Okay.
Next, finally, you want to stop the HANA database. When you stop the HANA database, first you check who am I. You want to stop the HANA database, you switch user to HDB ADM account. Switch user to HDB ADM.
ADA.
So you enter the password. They are asking password. You enter the master password, and you check who am I. I'm in HDB ADM account. So HDB space stop. That is the command. Enter. We want to wait. SAP control space minus NR, NR database instance number 00 space minus function space get process list, enter. It is stopped. HDB INFO. It's not showing. And here we have HDB version. Okay, it is stopped. Now, here HANA database is in stop condition. I log out from HANA database. Now here, who am I? I'm in logged in S4D ADM account. Now here, I already told, without starting HANA database, start the ASCS instance is possible. Not only HANA database, whatever database is there, without starting database, directly you start the ASCS instance. Means it is possible, it is start. Now here, switch user to HDB ADM. They're asking password. I'm entering the password, master password. Now HDB INFO, enter. Now HANA database is not started. It is in stop condition. Now type exist, switch user to S40 ADM. Okay. Once again, they are asking the password. Enter the password. Okay. Now, directly without starting HANA database, I directly starting the ASCS instance. I want to check ASCS instance is started or not. So SAP control space minus NR space ASCS instance number is 10 space minus function space start S caps letters, enter. Get process list started. Message server green, enqueue server green, web dispatcher green. It is started. I did not start the HANA database. Without starting HANA database, ACS instance, I directly start, it is started. Okay, I tried to start the primary application server instance without starting the database. I tried to start the primary application server instance. Now I check without starting database, primary application server instance start is possible or not. Without starting database, ASCS instance starting is possible. I already checked, it is started. Without starting database, ASCS instance started is possible. Without starting database, primary application server instance starting is possible or not, I am checking. Dispatcher yellow, IGS was the green, gateway yellow, ICM yellow. ICM green now. IGS was the green, now ICM green now. Still gateway is starting. Gateway is starting. Dispatcher is still in yellow. Okay, I check the work process also. Abap get WP table. They are not showing work process. They telling fail. System is down. System is down. So that means here we want to know compulsory. There is a rule. Compulsory without starting the database, starting the primary application server instance is not possible. That is the rule you want to follow compulsory. Now type is this to log out from S40 ADM. Switch user to HDB ADM. They are asking password, master password, HDB space start. So that's why you are learning here what are the rules is there compulsory. Here you got it. Yeah, without starting database, starting the primary application server instance or additional application server instance is not possible. That's the important point you are knowing here. Without starting database, ACS instance starting is possible. That is the another important point. So that means when you want to start the primary application server instance or additional application server instance, database is running on that time only, starting is possible. That's the important point you are knowing. So what are the rules? To starting time, what are the rules? What are the rules you want to follow? Which instance you want to start first? Which instance you want to start next? That's you want to learn here. Compulsory, based on only, based that rules only, you want to follow in company also. In company, different environment is there. Large environment, big environment, medium environment, small environment. In small environment, one or two administrators is there means. They only start the database, they only start the instances, everything. In big environment, database started separate team is there. Instances started administrated like that, depending on environment. But here you want to learn how to start HANA database. Sometimes you only want to start the HANA database and everything. That's fine. Now HANA database is started. Now type is this to log out from HDD ADM. You switch user to S4D ADM account. Enter the master password. And finally, you go to start. Now, I check ACS instance is started or not. I check SAP control space minus NR space ACS instance number 10 space minus function space get process list. Now I am stopping the ACS instance. I stop the ACS instance. Now in the system, only HANA database is only running. Only HANA database is only running. ACS instance is stopped. Only HANA database is running. ACS instance is not running. Only HANA database is only running. Now directly I'm starting primary application server instance. Without starting ACS instance, I directly start the primary application server instance. Here HANA database is running. It is started, it is running. Now without starting ACS instance, I directly start the primary application server instance. Dispatcher gray. I just watched the green.
It's not possible, sir.
I know. I want to show no. You want to understand no. For that purpose, I am showing. So by seeing, you want to understand. Directly, I am showing. What here I am showing without starting ACS instance, I directly starting the primary application server instance. So here you are knowing it is not starting. That means what here you want to know? compulsory you want to start the primary application server instance or additional application server instance. Before starting, you want to check database is started or not. ACS instance is running or not. So in that any instance is not started means primary application server instance or additional application server instance starting is not done. That's the information I am showing here. Okay. Now, who am I? I am in S4D ADM account only. HANA database is running. Now, how to start SAP system wide, not instances wide. System wide, I want to start the SAP system. SAP control space minus any instance number. You put primary application server instance number or ACS any instance number. Maximum they put primary application server instance only. Space start system. You want to start system wide means that one. Start system. You put all or not, your wish. Without putting all also it will be start. Like this also. Start system. Enter. Once again I will done any wrong. SAP control space minus NR instance number space minus function. This is SAP control space minus sorry NR is this. SAP control space minus NR space primary application server instance number space minus function space start system. Both as caps letters in start system, both as caps. Enter. Now I am starting entire SAP system.
So, entire SAP system in the sense, including AC systems also, or only private?
No, you provide ACS instance number also, it will be start entire system.
Is there any way we can start both primary application and AC system in the same single command?
Primary
And AC system in single command?
that one only. No, now I am starting entire SAP system. Entire SAP system means all the instances starting. No?
Okay, but we are providing the business idea of.
Any instance number. Start system is they starting all the instances.
Okay.
That is the meaning.
Okay, got it.
Start means only that particular instance. Start system is all the instances we are starting. There I put ACS instance number also. Now, okay, you have doubt, no? Here you saw, I did not start ACS instance, no? Here I put in ACS instance number. Here in the place of start system, I'm checking ACS instance is started or not. Okay, started.
Okay.
But here I did not provide it. Start system is entire. In that system, all the instances will be started. That is the meaning.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, earlier you were using all command, right? In the end,
Your wish.
after the start
Your
system.
wish. Here you
What is
enter
that purpose?
all also same.
Same, okay.
Start system space all also same. You use start system all or start system. Both will be same only.
Sir, only start also work, na?
Start means that particular instance only.
Okay, okay.
And
want
sometimes
to-
we use like
You want to start entire SAP system means start system. You want to start particular instance means only start.
and sometimes we use like stop SAP, start SAP. In which cases we use that, sir?
That command is outdated.
Outdated. Okay. Only this is suggestible.
That command is deprecated, outdated.
Okay.
Yeah, that is for I think
Here,
ECC version.
there is a central instance, dialog instance they are using, no? Central
Yes,
instance,
yes.
dialog instance. In there, that will be work in previous in olden days. In
Okay.
olden days, central instance is there. In there only enqueue bar process message server is there, no? On that time, system wide they want to start, they use that command. Start SAP space name is equal to SID space NR number space start SAP space SAP dia host is equal to computer. That is the command. Start SAP space minus NR space instance number space SAP dia host is equal to computer name. That is the command. System wide it will be started. When the ACS instance in 2016, I told you, 2016 they invent ACS instance is available 2016 onwards. From 2016 onwards, that start SAP stop SAP command is deprecated. Nowadays also it is working. Start SAP stop SAP's command is working in Windows operating system. You use to particular instance start and stop purpose. But SAP maximum they recommended you did not use start SAP stop SAP command. So this is system wide. Now system wide you want to stop means same command. Stop system. Suppose I'm putting a wall also same command. You did not put all also same command. Here only just you type stop system only. You did not mention this means no problem. Same command also. You mentioned this also no problem. Same command. Both is same command. So you are stopping entire SAP system. That is the. Please mute your side.
Hello, Vinay.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, when we are starting the entire system wise, will it be database also started?
No, database we want to start separately, no. I started database separately, no. After starting database only, I start the all instances, no system wide.
So,
HANA database
so it
compulsory, you want to start separately.
Okay.
After starting HANA database only, you want to start all the instances.
Okay.
If you start all instances, instance wide or system wide, your wish.
Okay.
Instances wide starting is possible, system wide starting is possible. So first, after starting the HANA database only, you start the instances wide or system wide. That's your wish. Stop. Now finally, who am I? You are S4D ADM. Type this. Exist means log out from S4D ADM account. Enter. Now switch user to HDB ADM. They are asking password. Master 1 minute. I am entering the master password. Now HDB stop. Finally, you want to stop the HANA database. After stopping all instances, you switch to HDB ADM account and stop the HANA database. Yeah, now ask me.
The system wise means ACS also.
What system wide means?
ACS instance, message server, NPS server also.
Yeah, system wide means that one only, no? System wide means what in your system? How many instances? They're all instances you are stopping.
But it is not showing gray color message server and not showing get process list, not showing message server. And
yeah. Here I show. Here show is there.
Okay.
System wide only, no? I start and everything. Start system wide. Here message server green, enqueue server green, dispatcher green, started. Here process, work process started, green everything. After starting, I show stop system wide.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Finally, I stop the HANA database. HANA database is stopped. They tell you. HANA database is stopped. So system. So here system-wide stopping the SAP system, instances by stopping the SAP system. System-wide starting the SAP system, instances by starting the SAP system. So HANA database start and stop. So is completed.